I'm back. I'm back. I'm ready to make this thing go round. You hear me? Okay. Wisdom calls aloud. I'll be reading from Proverbs. Proverbs and the 20th verse. We're going to read a little bit of the 20th verse until we get what we need. Proverbs 20. Wisdom calls aloud outside. She raises her voice in the open squares. Oh, she's somebody trying to get someone's attention out there. She cries out in the chief concourse at the opening of the gates in the city. I'm telling you, hey, call them, tell them. The conversation is on. They said he want to have a conversation. He want to have a conversation with you, and especially you. I want to talk to you. Okay? She speaks her words. How long, you simple ones, will you love simplicity? You know, that right there, that in itself would make me say, you know what, I need to examine. I need to pull an inventory on what am I doing. How long, you simple ones, will you love? No, he didn't say love, maybe like. No, he said love simplicity. For scorners delight in their scorning, and fools hate knowledge. They turn at my rebuke. Surely I will pour out my spirit on you. I'm calling you. I got my messengers out there, the Levites. I got these guys out there. They're working hard. The Israelites, they're working hard trying to get your attention. But you turn at my rebuke. Oh, yeah. Surely I will pour out my spirit on you. Look around. You can't deny he's talking to you. Right now, he's talking to you, telling you, you know what? You hold up. I brought you through and I brought you. And now this, okay. So surely I will pour out my spirit on you. I will make my words known to you. And trying to get you to see. But you're laughing. You're laughing. You're laughing. But let's go down memory lane like the lady just said, okay? Let's go down memory lane here. All right. Because I've called and you refused. I've stretched out my hand and no one regarded. Okay, that's where it's going down now. All right, well, I'm with you. I'm with you when you're right now. Because you disdained all my counsel. Even when I was talking to you, you didn't want to hear. I sent somebody down there to talk to you. You didn't want to hear. So guess what's going to happen now? Huh? Guess what is going to happen now? And would have none of my rebuke. What he's saying now on Proverbs 20 and 26, Proverbs 20 and 26, I also will laugh at your calamity. Now, that's pretty serious. That's pretty serious right there. Because now, if I'm looking at this right, that's two heat-seeking rounds, all the military guys out there. That's a heat-seeking round because if you look at 20 and 22, how long, you simple ones, will you love simplicity? Holding that, let's go to, 20 and 26 now. I will also laugh at your calamity. Now, not only is he calling you simple, but he's also going to laugh at you. Going to laugh at you. There ain't nobody worried. There ain't no smiling faces lying to the... Okay. I will mock when your terror comes. I told you. He told you. He said all you got to do is help me, y'all. Help me. He want to take you there. Because it tell me over there around John 14 and 3. John 14 and 3, somebody. John 14 and 3 tells us that he goes away to prepare a place for us, that where he, you see how that goes? But now, what if this was a dress rehearsal that we're going through down here, okay? What is this rehearsal? Let me tell you a story about a football player, okay? A football player, usually about that for Pee-wee, get up in the middle school, and the football player show promising. Now, he may be a Division I football player, such as University of Alabama, over at that other school in Alabama. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Nah, just kidding. Auburn. Okay, so now, this guy, he's turning heads, man. Okay, so now, somebody gonna get the idea that, we need, hey, look, let's help him. He got a bright future. So now this kid, he's watching what he's eating now, trying to stay out of trouble. He's doing his homework, all kind of incentives and that kind of stuff so he can make it to the next level. Well, now he goes and a family, show interest in the young man. I mean, it happened. But anyway, young man goes over there, okay? But that's neither here or there. Okay, you see where I'm going with that. All right. So now this kid has made it, and now he's got that scholarship over to the University of Alabama. Shout out to the Alabama Crimson Tide, Roll Tide. I tell you what, I can't commend Coach Saban for what he's doing since he's been at the University of Alabama. I know it's a little off topic, but Coach Saban has been, man, he's been a great man over there in Tuscaloosa. As a matter of fact, I got him hanging up here in my studio, my makeshift studio, and young man down at Walmart. He blessed me with $3 after I told him about my dream, my aspirations of starting this thing, and he reached in his pocket and he pulled out $3 and gave it to me. And I that really resonated with my spirit. And I brought that home, and I got in here and I trying to get my office set up, I'll get my studio set up. Please pardon me, okay? I'm still trying to get all this stuff figured out, so hey, just stay with me, okay? But anyway, I got those $3, and I put them over there on the I'll show you one day once I go live. But I put them over there, and the $3, I put one up at Coach Saban's head. I put it up at his head because Coach Saban is a very, very, very intellectual guy. He's the best at what he does, you know? Yeah, he is, man. He's a visionary. He's a great man. He's a great man. I mean, he and Bill Belichick, I think, they have a real close relationship. And those guys, man, they're very successful and are in a position to help. Because the next one is over his heart. Because the things that him and Miss Terry has done down in Tuscaloosa, especially after the tornadoes, I mean, just wonderful, just working in the community. But not only that, but how many millionaires have Coach Saban produced down at the University of Alabama? I know it's not all about money, but I tell you what, a lot of those families right now are reaping the benefit of Coach Saban and his fine staff at the University of Alabama has been doing. Coach Saban's been in town down there. Brilliant man. And the $3, I put it down around Coach Saban's wallet. You know what I'm saying? Because I tell you what, when this thing blow up like I know it's going to blow up, hey, you homeless guys out there, yeah, hang on. Hey, won't be long now, okay? Everything going to be all right. Because if I can get this thing rolling like he's showing me, together, you and I, me and you, we can make that difference. We can make that change. Michael Jackson said he want to make the world a better place. But that football player, what if this was dress rehearsal? The football player gave up sacrifices. Guys playing football today, they give up sacrifices, their time, practice, homing in on their craft. How many of you pick up your Bible every day? Is this the part where I'm supposed to say, I'll wait? What's your favorite verse in the Bible? Okay, those are the questions, dress rehearsal. Homeless guy walk up to you, want $1. Or you change, dress rehearsal. Come on round there. Yeah, you're turning your nose up. Man in a wheelchair. Yeah. Okay, he may not be able to take care of his hygiene, but now look at it. Little old lady walking down the street with her bags, walking, got on a coat, a hat. You know something is wrong, but dress rehearsal. Talking about your neighbor, talking about me, talking about you, talking about them, dress rehearsal. I think he said every knee will bow and every tongue will confess, but let's get back on it. I will mock when your terror comes like a storm and your destruction comes like a whirlwind, when distress and anguish come upon you. But I remember those commercials used to come on, next is quick. And the little old rabbit, he'll get his next one quick out and he'll say, that's the saddest sound I know. Well, look at what's coming next. On what is this, 20 and 28? Then I will, what? Then they will call on me, but I will not answer. They'll call on me, but I will not answer. Somewhere down there they say, Houston, we got a problem. We got a problem. They will call on me, but I will not answer. So 3, that's number 3. Because we go back over here to 20 and 22. How long, you simple ones, will you love simplicity? And then it goes back over to another dig that he told you that you simple ones will love simplicity. Let's go to 26. Thank you so much. I will also laugh at your calamity, and I will mock when your terror comes. Yeah, buddy. Then they will call on me, but I will not answer. They will seek me diligently. I'm talking about all that stuff over with. I ain't eat no more crab leg, no more swimps. What? A swimp? What is a swimp? Will somebody tell me what swimp is? Yeah, they were talking about swimp. And I love me some bacons. Love bacon. Oh, okay. Said somebody don't even touch the carcass. There you go. Somebody told me that they was out there now and they're eating pig ear sandwiches. Pig ear sandwiches? Come on. man. Yo, man, y'all paying attention today. That's what's up right there now. But you like a pork chop say, but now this is what I heard. This is the crazy thing I've heard. Somebody told me that they was out there now and they're eating pig ear sandwiches. Pig ear sandwiches? Come on, man. Now I'm country. I'm country. I was country when country wasn't cool. But I'm having a issue with that one. They will seek me diligently, but they will not find me. Wait a minute. Well. Shout out to my Aunt Caroline. Aunt Caroline, I love you, dear. I love you. Because Aunt Caroline would always say, they gonna catch up. Boy, if you ever get a chance to go down around Geneva, Alabama, my hometown, man, I tell you what, if you would be so fortunate to run into my Aunt Caroline, you most definitely have ran into someone, man, that you would never forget. I tell you what, she's a beautiful woman. Beautiful woman. I love my family. I love my people. Let me tell you a story about my Aunt Caroline. When I got into this and I started looking at it really serious, I had to go back home. I made it my business. Aunt Caroline, she would always say, boy, you got a calling on your life. How you doing today, Preach? Wait a minute, Aunt Caroline, stop. Preach your ass, start preaching your ass. Wait a minute, Aunt Caroline, what are you? But I went by and said, Aunt Caroline, okay. But we shared a couple of Bible verses with Aunt Caroline, and boy, I tell you what, I just love her. And while I'm paying tribute, I like to pay tribute to a young lady that said it over there again. 20 and 22. How long, you simple ones, will you love simplicity? Well, look, do like they did with the wizard. Go see somebody. Go talk to somebody that's telling this truth. Go talk to somebody that is going to put you on the right path. But this young lady, wow, this young lady here, so elegant, so proper, so beautiful. Oh my goodness! But no nonsense. Don't do it. Don't even do yourself like that. Because this woman can give you a look. She can just look at you. And she had a way during that time. she just been so inspiring, an inspiration, always edifying, uplifting, and always challenging you. She told me one time, and Ronald, you're looking so prosperous on one of my ventures back home, and I received that. But this young lady I'm talking about is Miss Elizabeth Mitchell. Miss Mitchell. Miss Mitchell, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Man, to have someone that in a leadership position that looked like you, that could make you see yourself in a different light. Wake up the sleeping giant within inside of you. Well, I won't say wake it up because I was a knucklehead, you know. But anyway, who wasn't? But on down the line, you know, as life started coming at me, I was able to pull from some of those lessons. And I pulled from those lessons, and man, it's just been inspiring and uplifting every time I go home. But the funniest thing, this is the running joke with Miss Mitchell and myself, okay? We're down home, and when we have a funeral, they're not like that anymore, but when we had a funeral down home, we had a funeral. I mean, you talking about a homegoing celebration? We had a celebration. Yes, sir. We had a celebration. Well, this particular funeral, Miss Mitchell was in the choir, and I know she's gonna get me when she hears this. But Miss Mitchell was up in the choir, and she was standing beside this lady, bless her heart, and the lady was singing. And like I said, we have a homegoing ceremony. But anyway, Miss Mitchell she's standing up in the choir, and they're standing there side by side. And this lady, I don't know who told her that she could sing. Hold on. But whoever told that lady she could sing, but more importantly, who let that woman up in the choir? This woman, look, I can't carry a tune in a certain bucket, okay? I cannot sing. But now my relatives, you know, they all have voices. I mean, beautiful voice. Irene, Willa, Fran, George, Mickey Ricky, my man Mike, my man. But everybody can sing. I can't carry a tune in a cert, but I would be remiss if I did not include Becky. Becky's since gone on. We all miss you. We all love you. Becky had a very velvet voice. I mean, when she sings, it's almost like when they all sing, it's just like the blues, man. It resonates with your soul, with your spirit. Becky, we love and miss you, girl. We love and miss you. And this lady, I don't think she could carry a tune in a 50-gallon drum. I mean, but anyway, the look on Miss Mitchell's face was just priceless. And so it was a running joke with me. When I see her, going home from time to time, and if I run into her, it's Miss Mitchell. Y'all, when y'all having choir practice. Ronald. Boy. Oh, but thank you so much, Miss Mitchell. Thank you so much. Okay, let's get back on it here, okay? And where we stopped off at was then they would call on me, but I would not answer. They would seek me diligently, but they would not. How do you hate knowledge? Now, like I said before, I'm not here to change your mind. I'm not here to change your opinion. I'm not your philosophy, your ideology, no pun intended, but whatever. You believe, hey, listen, believe what you want to believe, because guess what? Y'all knee got to bow, and y'all tongue got, what you talking about? It ain't like that. What? That's what he said, ain't it? He said that y'all knees gonna have to bow, and y'all tongue gonna have to confess. No, I don't think so. You're absolutely right. Every knee gonna bow. Every tongue gonna confess. Yes, sir. Nobody lying to the racists. But now, if you go back and start listening to some of this stuff. Oh, it was all right till you start playing all that old music in the background, acting like a DJ. Come on, man. Sit your funny looking self down somewhere. Shout out to my Nubian queen, Miss Vicky Dillard. You can check Miss Vicky Dillard out over on YouTube. She has a station there, and I think she does a little stuff with a podcast. But she used that line, sit your funny looking self down somewhere. Much love to you, Miss Vicky. I'm trying to help you.
Let me take you there.
Because that's what he's asking this afternoon.
Let me take you there.
I'm talking about, I'm going to turn this up a little bit.
I want to take you there.
You hear that?
And that's all for the day, y'all.
I tell you what, man. Have some fun with it, man. Getting in this word is fun. Have fun with it, man. Have fun with it. That's what he wants us to do. See how much fun we having. I'm so glad you stopped by.
That will make me hurt myself.
You know what? I'm going to save that to another podcast, okay? So, what we want to do here is we want to enlighten. I don't want to change anything. I just want to provoke thought. And let's look at this, I guess, your eyes, so we can see. And we haven't even cracked precepts, okay? We haven't even cracked the precept, because that's going to come a little bit later on, okay? I don't want a dump truck. Dump truck is an old military term, but I don't want to put so much information that the information get bottled up, kind of miss something important. So we have to give it in increments, okay? We have to give it in increments, and that's what our intent is. It's just, we're gonna walk this journey together. The way we're gonna do that is we're gonna take turns now, because I don't know it all. I promise you. You may think, but I don't. May come as a surprise to you as well, but I don't. I don't know it all, and I don't confess to know it all. But what little I do know, the word is to be told, not sold. The word is to be told, not sold. But what little bit I do know, man, I'll gladly give it. I'll gladly give it. That's how much I care. Man, well, that might be a song that we might put in the background one time. I don't know, but have fun with it, man. Have fun with it. Man, we got enough gloom and doom in this society right now. We got enough gloom and doom in our neighborhood. We got enough gloom and doom all around us, man. Find something. Forget about what they think, what they say. Because they say win and them. They say win and remember. We'll be talking about that. Win and remember. I remember when. I remember when they say. You remember they said. Man, we got to stop it. We got to stop it. If you don't, please sit your funny looking self down. Stop it. Stop it. This is some serious stuff, and we're in a serious time. We're in a serious time now than ever have been in this country before. Matter of fact, you know what? Let's go and broaden that a little bit more than this world. Ain't seen no stuff like this before, and I guarantee you, his word go out is not coming back void, because it tells us over there. Because I called and you refused. I've stretched out my hand and no one regarded. Come on, man. I will also laugh at your calamity. I will mock when your terror comes. When your terror comes like a storm and your destruction comes like a whirlwind, when the distress and anguish come upon you. Then they will call on me. We heard that before. Yeah, don't call on Jesus. Yah. Don't call on Yah. Except we'll be getting into that too when the J got introduced into the English writing, because everyone knows there's no J in Hebrew or Greek. So I've been calling on him all these years and he's been answering me. Okay. Okay. Gotcha. You know, real quick now. That's like old Forrest Gump. Old Forrest Gump, he made it to heaven. And just like some of the buildings that we go into now, you know, if you go into the building, you got to clear a metal detector before you can get further entry into the building. So Forrest gets up to the gate. St. Pete come out and meet. Hey, Forrest, congratulations, guy. Hey, you made it, man. But now, Forrest, you got one final step. We got a couple of questions we got to ask you before we can allow you to go in to the kingdom. What's I pay? I'll be happy to answer any question that you have. All right, Forrest. The first question is, Forrest, how many, if you can tell me, how many days of the week that starts with a T? Forrest said, well, St. Pete, that would be today and tomorrow. St. Pete fell out. Okay, Forrest. Wait. You know what? Because of your creativity, I like that, Forrest. It wasn't what we were looking for, but okay. The next question, Forrest. Are you ready for the next question? Now, it's going to get a little bit difficult as we go on, Forrest, okay? And Forrest said, okay. Okay. He said, Forrest, how many seconds are there in a year? Forrest had somewhat of a perplexed look on his face. And so, you know, he started looking around. He was looking almost like he was looking for a camera. Say he knew he was being punked. He got to be punking to answer me a question like that. I mean, come on. He said it was going to be difficult. Hey, well, St. Pete, the number of days that are in the number of seconds that's on in a year. Yes, Forrest, that's it. Well, St. Pete, everybody knows that. That's only 12 seconds in a year. What? 12 seconds in a year, Forrest? What are you? What, you see, St. Pete, you got January 2nd, February 2nd, you got March 2nd. 12. By this time, you know, he caught the ear of the Levites, you know, and then St. Pete, you know, hey, the big guy's going to love this one. Hey, guys, he's going to love this one, all right? This one right here, he is, okay. So, Forrest, you know what? Yeah, I got to get you in here, man. I got you. But now, I want to see how the big guy react. Well, wouldn't you know it? The next question for us is, this last and final question will determine for us how you will be received into the kingdom and what status you'll be able to enjoy. Because I heard somebody say, I don't know why, but I want to be the least in the kingdom. What? I want to be the least in the kingdom. No, sir. I don't be, no, sorry, buddy, Bob. I don't want to be the least in the kingdom. And I'm working this dress rehearsal down here, this rehearsal. I'm trying to get it right so I can be, you know, okay. Well, do you. But he said, far as the final question is, before you can go in, because you're gonna meet someone, for us. It's gonna be, You're going to meet the Most High. You're going to have to go because every knee has got to, okay, bow. And every tongue's got to, okay, yeah, confess. But before we can allow you entrance, we're going to have to require that you know his name. Do you know his name, Forrest? Again, Forrest, he kind of stepped back, his shoulders dropped, and he kind of shake his head a little bit. What is the Most High's name? Do you know it? Yes, I do. Our Father which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Hallowed be is his name. I'm talking about, man, just like our Father which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Well, just like you, everybody's rolling, man. Everybody's rolling. The guard rolling, man. They're crying. But then the Most High looked down at the gate. What's going on? All that commotion down there. Rolling around on gold streets. So he goes down. He say, listen, what's going on down here? He said, my people been down there long enough, okay? 400 years they went through this stuff. And y'all, I'm trying to get them in here as quick as I can. They're tired. They need rest. And you guys down here, and they just laugh. Oh, so y'all laughing because of who I'm allowing into my kingdom? Everybody trying to get a composure now. Oh, so you got a problem because because I'm allowing Forrest and Brother Jones and sister and brother and other sister and mother and coming into my kingdom. My kingdom. This is my kingdom. And you got a problem with that? What about you, Noah? You got a problem with that? No, sir, I don't have a problem with it. You're Most High. You know, I got drunk in my tent. I drunk a little bit too much of that wine. Because Most High, we didn't have all this pollution and the soil was so rich and that wine was so good till I just got carried away. No, sir, I don't have a problem. What about you, Moses? Do you have a problem? No, sir, I don't have a problem. As a matter of fact, I killed the man, buried him in the sand. Until them fetching steps and snitches told them folk, man, I had to get up out that land. You know, I had to leave there. You know, I had concubines and you already know. I don't know, sir. I don't have a problem. Because on that day, all I could think was, feet don't fail me down. I had to go. I don't have a problem. Okay, what about you, Jonah? You got a problem, Jonah? With me bringing Brother Jones, Forrest, that sister there, that one right there that's listening right now? You got a problem with me bringing them into my kingdom? No, sir, I don't have a problem. Because I still got some slime or something in my ear. Because I was in that I don't even want to call it that fish. I was in that fish for like 3 days. And even right now, whenever I think about it, I get this smell, god awful smell to come across my nose. And even when I'm in the shower, sometimes it just still come across that. No, I don't have a problem. No, I don't have a problem. Okay. What about it, Samson? No, sir, I have one. Matter of fact, I think I like to work out with Forrest and show him some tips and stuff because he was an athlete. No, I don't have a problem. What about you, Brother Solomon? Wait a minute, you Most High. It was known while I walked the earth, I was one of the wisest men on earth. But the question that I certainly have no problem because I barely made it in here. I mean, I had a good time when I was there, but and I did what you told me to do, and I kept everything. But I had a sweet tooth. I heard him down there saying something about just say no. I didn't get the memo. I just couldn't say no. And furthermore, I see that while they were down there, they were doing what you asked them to do, and they did a really, really, really remarkable job because they made people laugh. They tried to enlighten people. Yeah. Those guys now, and the ladies, man, they raised their family and they did what they were supposed to do, But I watched them for a while, and to answer your question, no, sir, I have no problem because I barely made it in here myself. They will seek me diligently, but they will not find me because they hate knowledge. How do you hate knowledge and did not choose the fear of the Lord? And you know what I'm thinking about this one is that not keeping his Sabbath holy. That keep ringing in my ear. I wanted to hold things up for just a second, okay? Because I did a little Google search, and that's what we're going to be getting into. I said Bible verses concerning the Sabbath. No one day has ever been sanctified as the day of rest. The Sabbath day begins at sundown on Friday and ends at sundown on Saturday. You can find this in Genesis 2, verses 1 through 3, Exodus 20, 8 through 11, Isaiah 58, 13, 14. Then you also can find it at 56, 1 through 8, Acts 17 and 2, Acts 18 and 4, Luke 4, 16, Mark 2, 27 through 28, Matthew 12, 10 through 12, Hebrews 4, 1 through 11, Genesis 1 and 5, also 13 through 14, and Nehemiah 13 and 19. Now, you're going to have to do a little work because you're going to have to look that up for yourself, okay? Just do a Google search. And despise my every rebuke. Every time I try to send somebody to talk to you. Every time somebody try to talk to you. You know, you're so analytical and you got so many opinions and you think it. You see what I'm talking about? That's just, I don't get it. I don't. Some things, I guess, are just not for, for us to understand. But I'm telling you what, okay? When it get laid over and eating with us, just look around. Coronavirus and despise my every rebuke. And by the way, disclaimer, I don't own any rights to any of this music you heard in the background, okay? This is not the only thing I'm doing is just playing because it sounds real cool. And I think we can have fun with it. And, if you just might get out your way, okay? Get out your way. Yeah. Y'all got to get out of that. Y'all got to get out of that because if you start music that we listen to today derived from what? The blues. But now see, we're more holy than thou that we can't. Okay, I see how that works. Okay, yeah, I'm just saying, man. Come on, what shape are our people in? But I'll be going into that and other subjects. But let's stay focused. They would have none of my counsel and despised my every rebuke. Therefore, they shall eat the fruit of their own way and be filled to the full with their own fancies. But if you look around right now, everyone that can hear my voice, I want you to listen. Listen. What he does is he slowly pulls his hand back. Okay, so you remember back when, Noah, everybody partying, having a good time, doing their thing. He slowly pulled his hand back because, man, when that water started coming up out that ground, oh, y'all thought it was coming from the sky, did you? Somebody check that. We'll have a discussion on that, all right? For the turning away of the simple, wait a minute. The turning away of the simple will slay them. The turning away of the simple, okay. And the complacency of fools will destroy them. But whoever listens to me will dwell safely and will be secure without fear or evil. What are y'all afraid of? What are you afraid of? Not visiting your loved ones. Don't want anybody around. You go in the store, get upset when somebody's not wearing a mask. And oh my goodness, don't let somebody. We'll do this again. I'm really excited about being here, but most of all, I'm excited that you're here, and you're not by happen chance or not by circumstance. The reason that you're here because it was ordained that this day, and you would hear Proverbs 1 and 20 started 20, and we read from 20 all the way down to 33. We'll get an opportunity to do this again. I hope that you come back and that we're able to have a conversation, just as I had promised. We got a little jewel for you back here. Somebody told me that they was out there now and they're eating pig ear sandwiches. Pig ear sandwiches? Come on, man. If you don't, please sit your funny looking self down. Stop it. I wanted to hold things up for just a second, okay? Because I did a little Google search and that's what we're going to be getting into. No one day has ever been sanctified as the day of rest. The Sabbath day begins at sundown on Friday and ends at sundown on Saturday.